I know. What are the Tea Partiers saying about President Obama's plan? Ed Lavandera is with some of them in Grand Junction, Colorado. He's riding the CNN Express, and we're going alongside the Tea Party Express. Ed, what are they saying? Are they into this whole drill, baby drill idea? Are they thinking this was a good move?
Well, you know, we've been asking several of the people here this morning at the rally here in Grand Junction where we're at, and that rally is just wrapping up here this morning. We expected to hear a little bit more openness to this idea, but really what we're finding, but one person basically said, who told us kind of tongue-in-cheek, said, finally, one thing that I can agree with President Obama, but for the most part, what we're hearing is great distrust, that they actually don't believe the president will follow through on this.
I think he's reaching out to try and cover up for me a health care bill, which most everybody I know didn't want. I mean, he's going to try and turn around and put his good face on, and I don't think it's going to work this time.
So here we go. We've heard that repeatedly from people here this morning as news has kind of filtered through this area in Grand Junction, Colorado. Obviously, this is of great interest given the energy business that is located here in Grand Junction, Colorado. But you know, we heard that repeatedly, Ali. That people have said, yeah, there's just great mistrust of what the president's saying, and didn't really think that, like as that man mentioned there in that soundbite, we heard that theme repeated over and over.
And they planned this trip before the big push to get health care passed happened, and then it became about health care. Now that health care is passed, is the energy of those rallies, what are they feeling like? Is it bigger than you'd expect? Is it smaller?
Well, the ones, for the most part, the kickoff one, the last Saturday, was a huge event. Thousands and thousands of people turned out. Sarah Palin, of course, the big speaker there.
Sure.
But these other rallies that have taken place in St. George, Utah, in Phoenix, and in Salt Lake City, now in Grand Junction, have had, one of the ones we went to had close to 2,000 people. The last couple that we've been to have been around 500, couple hundred people or so. This one's a little bit smaller. They're packing up here shortly and headed to Denver tonight, so we'll see how that works. Some of these other rallies have been held during the day, so obviously people have to work and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But in Denver, it'll be an interesting one to check out. It'll be after work and see what kind of turnout that they draw there. The organizers here maintain that they are very happy with the turnout that they've been getting. But I think as they push forward and move closer to Washington, D.C., the numbers and the intensity of the turnout will be important to keep an eye on, just to get a sense of just how much people are engaging and joining into this effort.
All right, well, maybe when you get closer to Washington, D.C., mind if I join you for a couple days? I'll come on the bus, ride along with you.
Hey, we know you love the bus, Al.
I do. I absolutely do. But I also love hanging out with Ed Lavandera. It's always a good time when we're together. Ed, good to see you. Thanks very much. We'll keep checking in with you. Ed Lavandera. All right, which came first, the chicken or the egg? In the case of this